Day 61 of 20 English Speaking Challenge. So, I recently watched a lot of videos about watch, wristwatch to be exact. And if I remember about my past, I think I've got only two wristwatch when I was a kid and when I was in high school. So when I was a kid, I got this wristwatch, and then the strap was in white with cartoon Mickey, if I'm remembering right, and it was given by my aunt, and I love it. I love the watch, and somehow it broken, and I don't remember the part of it. Perhaps we threw it now, but it was like a I don't know. It had no brand, I guess, and I do not have something like a big brand actually. Obviously. And then the second time I got my wristwatch was when I was in high school because I needed to join. I mean, I choose to join you know, a competition, in a Scott competition, group Scott competition, and it was required me to have a wristwatch, so that's why I bought one, and it was full metal. If I remembering right, uh, the watch was in full metal, black, and I think even the dial was in black. And I remember that I needed to. I remember that I needed to, let's say, save a lot of money, at least for me, save up my pocket money from my mom to buy the watch, and it looked like a man watch, but it looked cool for me. And then when I just because I got, let's say, I got a big wrist, big hand naturally, so um the watch that looked like a man watch was really looking good on my wrist at that moment. And then even like when, let's say, I think about a year later, one of my classmates tried to uh trying the watch few times, and he was a man. And at the moment, like, oh, someone was actually interested in my watch. And I remember the watch was from Chinese brand, but I just do not remember about the name. And yeah, that's it. But somehow, because I watch a lot of videos about watch, I was, opened a marketplace app and then tried to looking for and search for the watches that were, introduced to me on the videos that I watched previously on YouTube. And I after like I saw the pictures of the watch, I like them. I like a lot of them, but the price were too high for me and not in my not in my budget. And then I thought like I hope I could buy them. Another realization about watch after watching a lot of videos about wristwatch were was like I didn't know a lot of knowledge about this this specific kind of some, let's say, product. And I watch the videos in English mostly on YouTube, right? And that, like, I just didn't know that there are a lot of type of wristwatch. There are a lot of movements. I didn't know about movements before. So apparently there was, there were mechanical, automatic, and then mecha, quartz turbulent, solar, smartwatch, and the last one. I think there is the last one, but there was the last one, but I forget the name. A lot of movements, and I didn't know before. I didn't know about this information before until I watched a lot of videos about watch. And there are, like, you know, I didn't know about chronometer or horology before, but because of my interest on watch started to, getting uh, increasing. So I know about this kind of knowledge. And then I watched a few videos about watch recommendations, and I remember that one of the recommendations, one brand that was recommended, that was being recommended on the video, was a brand that my big brother has, which was Casio. I wasn't, I just not sure. I'm just not sure about the type of um the series or the type of Casio that my big brother has. And I remember the first time I saw the watch, my big brother's Casio wristwatch. I fell in love. Like, I was really interested in the design, because it was in square and it's small, with a, small wrist, and it looked cool, it looked preppy, it looked expensive somehow. And I hope that I could buy one for myself in the future. And then apparently Casio was one of a good brand that most people will say that it was a, good entry, and you will fall in love with that. And then the brand was selling the product, not the branding, based on what one of the videos that I watch. So I'm getting excited about, the brand. And not a realization that I got was about the idea of wristwatch parts. How do you call it in English? And I realized that I didn't have a, broad vocabulary in this matter. I didn't know about the lock, the marker, the hands, the crown, the crystal, the bezel, the dial before. I think I have heard about crown and dial. I just didn't know how to put on, how to put on my finger to tell this is dial, this is the crown. I didn't know that. I was really sure about the strap, but the other parts of wristwatch, I had no idea. Apparently, I still have poor vocabulary, and I need to try to talk in different topics, and I need to, learn more. This is what this is a realization that I had as well when I was trying to watch videos on math. Like in English, someone was trying, like, a lot of videos were, trying to explain math in English, and I got realization that I didn't have uh, lot of vocabularies, because of, let's say, I didn't have, curiosity to watch videos on a specific matter, like that. And for now, I realize about this again, and I think I need to do a little bit deeper on learning something, like in a deeper, in a specific topic, so I could um, get much more vocabulary, not only for, daily talk or to explain something, but in a specific in a specific matter or fields, I could still, explain it and know the vocabulary. And I can't pursue it. I can't achieve the level of English fluency, the fluency level of English. Yeah, soon. And I hope we can if you are learning English as well. And that's all I can say. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.